How are you all, and welcome back to another Look Be a Landlord video. Some quick news: I finally looked up the pronunciation for amethyst, and Annie was quite right. I am pronouncing it wrong, so sorry about that for everyone who heard that and it annoyed them, which I'm sure there was a few. I'm kind of surprised it took so long for it to be pointed out, actually, to be honest. I guess it's not a very common word, so maybe most people just don't know how it's pronounced. But thanks for letting me know anyway. And in honor of that, today's question is going to be, what is the last word that you found out you were pronouncing wrong? And what was the word and how did you find out? And how long had you been pronouncing it wrong, do you reckon? For today's run, we are going to jump into floor number 3. Again, just rent payment 8 costing 25 kinds more, so not a big difference. It's a floor 4 where things start getting slightly harder. Again, not too hard. Let's jump in. Let's see what we get for today. Let's pick up. We could go shiny pebble to start off with. Try and stack that luck. I think picking up a coal early on is always good. I'll take a monkey there. And a second coal is a bit risky, but if it pays off, it is quite good. And we should make the next rent payment. Made the 25 rent payment with 2 left over. So you can generally afford to pick up 2 symbols which don't give you any kinds before the first rent payment, unless I believe you pick them up as the first 2 symbols. I think if you do that and every other symbol you pick up only gives you 1 kind, then you will fail the first rent payment. I'll take a white fruit there, and Kyle the Kermit versus Pizza the Cat. Do we reckon we're going to find more shiny pebbles, or will we take more cats? Red pepper is actually not useful because we've 2 coals. I was going to say red pepper is actually could be useful because we haven't yet got duds. Usually you have 2 duds and this is completely useless. Let's take Kyle the Kermit. We can then keep the shiny pebbles for a bit longer. Doesn't really matter which one you take. I don't think going cultist is a good idea, so I'll pick the peach for 2, which is quite good. Let's take a beer now. Let's pick up a lockbox, and this is where I probably should have taken Pizza the Cat, but who's to know. We made the 50 rent payment with 18 left over, 100 due in 6 spins. Let's say I take Essence Capsule. That means I need about 18 per spin in order to win. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and this will have to give us like 5 per spin. On the other hand, Essence Capsule is very, very strong. Let's try it. I'm pretty confident. I was also looking at the bear, and Maxwell the bear would have been great with that. Let's take Maxwell the bear, I guess. So we got nothing out of that spin. So 5 spins to get 80, which is only 16 per spin. It's not that bad. Time Capsule would give another Essence Capsule. I don't think we can afford to do that. That's 17 on that spin. There's a dwarf, and we do have a beer. That's great. 15 on that spin. Can I afford another coal? I think I can. 22 on that spin. That's fine. We'll take a rabbit fluff to stack the luck, and the beer got the dwarf got the beer, so everything is all good. We actually would have been okay with that time capsule, but that would have made the next rent very dicey. But we made the 100 rent payment with 19 left over. Let's take Ninja and Mouse, or red suits. We're unlikely to get 4 red suits, I think, unless we find the red suits item. Reroll essence is not that strong. Ninja and Mouse essence. Let's go with Ninja and Mouse essence. Let's take a coconut for the monkey. Let's take fish tank. So our first 2 rent payments and our first 3 rent payments, we haven't gotten a lot stronger with our items, so that's not great. Let's reroll for removal capsule. I don't think we need it. Wine though is great. How long until we get our... So if we survive the next rent payment, we should be fine. We need about 25 per turn. Wealthy capsule definitely helps with that. I'll take a 5-sided dice as well, worth 3 on average. 39 on that spin, that's great. And I think because of that, I can afford time capsule. I'm happy with anything that brings back. Yeah, I think it brought back a coconut. So we made the 150 rent payment with 27 left over. We could try and take Undertaker, Comfy Pillow. I think if we're ever in a position to skip 2 spins, we've already won. So Comfy Pillow Essence I don't particularly need, but I'll take it anyway. Coffee Essence is really good. I think Coffee Essence is the best here. Pizza the Cat Essence and Lockpick Essence are the other 2 choices. Coffee Essence getting an additional 2 spins. That helps getting our diamonds online, which will be huge. Once we have 3 diamonds, I think we're pretty close to winning. They'll be worth 24 each, 24 together. We'll skip that. We don't need any of them symbols. Looting glove, horseshoe, or frying pan. Will looting glove end up being worth more than horseshoe? I think it will, but not entirely sure there, to be honest. Let's take a tedium capsule for the coins. Made 50 on that turn. There's a mouse. 1/2 of the ninja and mouse. 4 spins to get 80. We should be fine. I'll take a void creature. I'll take a removal capsule over the billionaire. We've no way of removing billionaires at the moment. Another coal or a goldfish. I'll take another coal. I will not skip the last 2 spins. Let's take another peach. Sure. We don't want another mouse until we get our ninja, so we'll skip these. I can now skip the last 2 spins. So these would be the 2 that I get from Coffee Essence. Let's not do that. Let's build up a little bit of a bank. I'll take a goldfish for the goldfish bowl. We made the 225 rent payment with 116 left over. We have our 3rd diamond coming in 2 turns, I believe. So we should be doing great from now on. Let's pick up a void creature. Let's take Pizza the Cat versus Checkered Flag. We'll take Pizza the Cat this time. We have 2 cats. We've seen so many billionaires. Let's take a buffing capsule. 54 on that turn. I'll take a coconut. Let's skip all of these. So we're getting about 50 per turn, which is pretty good for this stage. Let's start removing some symbols. I'll also remove the pearl, I think. Take a void stone. We've seen so many billionaires. Let's not skip the last 2 spins. There is a key for the lockbox. That's quite good. And we made the 300 rent payment with 168 left over. Fruit basket essence is fantastic. Very big symbol bomb essence, triple coin essence, or dark humor. Dark humor, we could probably do this. It helped the monkeys. If we see a comedian, we don't need removals because we have a load. So let's take dark humor essence. Let's take a magic key, I guess. And we'll take small symbol bomb. Let's skip these and skip these. So we didn't get anything out of small symbol bomb. Let's take another first chemical 7. We have our fruit given twice as much now, which is fantastic. That means coconuts will give 24. Coconut halves will give 24 every time the monkey eats them as well, which is great. So with that, we are in a great position for winning this. We're getting over 70 on average for the last couple of spins, which is where you want to be. I'll take a light bulb for the diamonds. Let's take a wine for the dwarf. And we don't need another coal. I'll take an item capsule. I will skip these 2 spins. We've already won, and wouldn't be too bad to have a very rare symbol. So we made the 375 rent payment with 278 left over, and that's skipping the last 2 spins. There is a comedian. Yeah, let's take it. And the very rare item we get offered is 4-leaf clover, which I think Oswald the Monkey is actually better, to be honest. Because Oswald the Monkey was stacked with the Dark Humor Essence bonus and the Comedian bonus. Yeah, I'm going to take Oswald the Monkey. That seems a bit strange to be turning down a very rare item, but it's just not great. Okay, we're at 19 symbols, that's fine. We don't need any jellyfish, let's skip all these. Let's skip all of these as well. Let's take another goldfish for the ongoing payment. Let's take a tedium capsule, I guess, why not? Take another light bulb, that's great. Highlander is very rare, it's worth 6, probably worth taking. Let's remove the coin, I guess. Alright, and we made the 450 rent payment with 358 left over. We have Oswald the Monkey Essence, which is really good, or Rusty Gear Essence, which at the moment can only work on the diamonds, and I think has to be better, right? Although Oswald the Monkey Essence is more interesting. So I'm going to go with Rusty Gear Essence is better, so you should take it. But I'm going to take Oswald the Monkey Essence and try and build our monkeys up as strong as possible. Let's take, doesn't matter what we get here, bowling ball essence, I guess. We could pick up a farmer, that'll help with all of our fruits, which is not a bad pick. I'm going to reroll for something. I'm not even entirely sure what I'm looking for here. Let's take a Robin Hood. Let's take Nori the Rabbit. We're at 20 symbols, that's fine. We could take a second monkey, in fact probably should. I'll take a wine for the dwarf. Let's remove now. I'm going to remove this mouse. Ninja mouse is not going to be something we do on this run. Let's take another coconut half. Let's skip all these. And skip all of these. And we will skip all these. So there is an essence capsule. There's also a ninja actually if we kept the mouse. So ninja mouse was possible on this run. Let's get rid of the shiny pebble. You don't want any dwarf. I'll take another coconut though for the monkey. And we made the 575 rent payment with 611 left over. Let's take small symbol bomb essence. I don't want Mrs. Fruit because she'll interfere with the monkeys. So let's reroll. I will take a dove though. Doves are always good. I'll take fruit basket, is also quite good. And don't need to remove anything at the moment. There goes our wine. Take another beer for the dwarf. I'll take another beer for the dwarf. I'll take a lockbox because we do have a key. There's our dove going up. Interestingly, I think only the lockbox is affected by the dove. Let's skip these. The key, I suppose the key didn't get affected because the key didn't destroy the lockbox. It didn't itself get destroyed, so it didn't trigger the dove. That's interesting. Okay, we'll skip all these. How are we doing? 21 symbols. Let's remove probably the cherry. It's only worth 2. Okay, I'll take a milk for the cat. Our dove is growing, worth 6 already. It just grows so fast, the dove. Or maybe just in my decks because I do tend to have a lot of eaters in my decks. I tend to have at least 1 or 2. We made the 625 rent payment with 1,249 left over. Credit card essence is quite good, destroys itself when you spin. You have 27 more symbols to choose from after a spin, but another fruit basket essence I think is much better. Let's take egg carton essence, it doesn't really matter. Let's re-roll this for a pear. No, we'll skip this. We will take blue pepper for a shrine. Sure, we'll take a shrine, but it doesn't really matter which one you take. How many fruits do I have now at the moment? I only have 2, so I need to add some more fruit. Let's take a billionaire for Robin Hood to remove. Let's take a coconut half. I'll take a cherry. And I need to add one more fruit. There's another peach, that's great. They're all worth 4 times as much now. I'll take a light bulb and I'm going to remove one of those cats. That monkey just gave us 876 coins from eating 1 coconut half and being buffed by a comedian. That's bananas. Well, coconuts as it turns out, but you know what I mean. Let's skip all these. Watermelon would be worth 20, I believe. I'm going to take it because I think it's worth 20, and I'm going to remove the other cat. Yep, watermelon's worth 20 by itself with no buffs. We made the 675 rent payment with 2,603 left over. They really want us to take Mrs. Fruit, but no, that would mess with our monkeys. I could take another dove, but I'm just going to take an apple for Robin Hood. I'll take checkered flag to make Robin Hood better as well. That billionaire has survived quite a long time. I think he did get saved by the dove once. Let's skip all these. Let's not take a lockbox. I don't think it's good enough. There, billionaire just got saved by the dove a second time. Let's take a second billionaire. 41 from the dwarf. The billionaire buffed the wine before the dwarf. Got it. Capsules are great with the dove. I think I've mentioned this before. We could take a gambler. No need though. Okay, finally got rid of those 2 billionaires, I think. Nope, just one of them. Let's take a tedium capsule, mostly for the dove. It's up to plus 16 already. And we made the 777 rent payment with 3,388 left over. This is a very strong deck. This will have no problem going endless, I reckon. You probably need to throw in a few things to buff fruits and some other form of scaling, but you'd have no problem getting the time to find that. So yeah, a great build. I don't think 1 dove will be enough to scale, but if you had another 1 or 2, you'd have no problem going endless. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.